Hello friends, today I'm going to discuss with you a problem of Code Chef September long challenge named as Shafana and Swap. So in this problem we were given a positive integer n and we have to consider a sequence from 1 to n, and we had to perform a swap operation, and after the swap operation we have to find an integer m. So the sum up to the integer m, basically the sum of first m integer, should be equal to sum of last n minus m integers, and if this happens, this swap would be called as good swap, and we have to count the number of good swap. In this case the n is 10 to the power 9, so basically from this we can conclude that we even of n solution won't work, and we have to think either of log n or either of 1. Okay, so let's start. So let's say we were given some n. So the sum of first n element is basically n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, if we consider some random sequence, okay, then this sum must be even. uh, if this sum is odd, we cannot able to uh, divide our divide our sequence into two halves who's having equal sum, because we don't have decimal values here. Okay, if the value is odd we just print 0, otherwise we will calculate the answer. So how are we gonna do this? Let's see. So let's consider this case. Okay, so in this particular case what I'm trying to do, if I somehow finds the two parts, basically the sum of first seven element is 28, and we have to find two parts whose sum is equal to 14, and this particular has also equal to 14. How are we gonna do this? Basically at first I'll try to find a portion in this side having sum less than 14, and in this side some greater than 14. Okay, this segment should have some greater than 14 and this segment should have some less than 14. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm transfer one element from here to here, to make these sum equal, and I'll able to do this. And in this particular scenario my answer would be the minimum of these two segments, this segment and this segment. So how I'm gonna get these segments? Okay, for this I'll use binary search. So now how binary search will help me in this scenario, let's see. Let's consider this case only from 1 to 7. Okay, let's say we have integers from 1 to 7. So basically I know this, the sum of first let's say element, the sum of from here to here is definitely gonna less than sum from here to here. So from this stuff we can see that I can use binary search over here. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just put my I'll just put my left pointer on the 1 and my right pointer on the n. Okay, and just come on the mid, and then I'll calculate the sum. If that sum is equal to, if that particular sum, which is the sum of first four element in this particular case, is greater than 14, then I'll go this side, and if the sum is less than 14 then I'll go this side, because if the sum is less than 14, the sum of these element, if less than 14, then I had to increase my sum, so that's why I'm going this side. Otherwise if the sum of the indices in which I'm currently standing, that sum is greater than the half of the total sum of this sequence, then I have to go this side so that I could decrease sum. And that's how I'll use binary search to get those two havels. So when I get those, in the case of this, my two havels will something like this and this. So basically now what I'm gonna do, I'm just transfer elements from here to make this two portion sum equal, and my answer would be the minimum of these two havels. So my answer would be 3, because in this scenario I can swap these three elements in this side so that I would be able to make my sum equal to 14. So basically with this I had to consider an special case. So the uh, special case is basically when, let's say, we have two portion from 1 to n, and without even swapping, these two portion have equal sum right now. Okay, this sum is equal to this sum. So in this particular scenario, what I'm gonna do, so I'll take you example. So for n equal to 20, this special case occur. In that particular scenario, the sum of first 14 elements is equal to the remaining elements from uh, 15 to 6. So these were 14 elements and these were 6 elements. So now I'm going to calculate my answer in this case. My answer would be at first 6, because I can swap these 6 element. The minimum of those two is 6. I can swap these two element in these two portions, so that I would be able to make my sum equal to 14. Okay, then what I'm going to do, basically these 14 elements, okay, I can choose any two indices, any two elements of these 14 elements, and I can swap them, and it won't change my answer, because the sum of first 14 element is equal to sum of 15 to 16. Then in that particular scenario I can consider 14c2, and similarly I can swap these 6 element, basically choose 2 element out of these 6 elements and swap those, and this would be my answer in that particular case. So this is the special case which we had to consider, and here's my implementation. So basically what I'm doing, I'm taking n, calculating sum. If the sum is even, then I'm doing my further stuff, otherwise I'm just printing 0. Here I'm uh, basically dividing sum by 2, so that I'll able to find that target value, basically to divide my uh, sequence in 2 levels. And then I'm using binary search here. So here this condition, if if that particular condition fulfilled, this is the special case which I discussed for n equal to 20, when the sum of first half is equal to second half without even swapping. In that particular case I am considering this is nc2 stuff, considering both the subsequences and adding to the answer, and also adding to the answer if you're swapping from first sequence to second sequence. I'll leave the source code in the description, you can check it out.